He's always smiling like a maniac. Today, we are going through the epic story of Batman. Okay, bang, bang. Look. Bruce Wayne is sat in an alleyway crying. He's crying because his father and his mother are dead. They are dead. They have been shot. Bang, bang. They have been shot by this man. This man runs away. He runs away down the alley to leave poor Bruce on his own, crying, looking at his parents, wishing this had never happened. Look, poor Bruce, he's all alone. All he has left of his mother, Martha Wayne, are her pearls, her pearl necklace that snapped off when she was shot. Bang! She's dead, and all he has left are these pearls. He cries. Why did this have to happen? Why has this happened? Poor Bruce. He does not know what to do. He doesn't know. He goes home. He goes back home. Look. He lives in a huge mansion. A huge, enormous mansion. He is very, very rich. He's incredibly rich. All of his parents' money is now his, but he does not care. All he can think about is that they are dead. He is just so sad. He does not care about the money. This is his butler, Alfred. Alfred is his helper. He's his friend. He's very, very worried about Bruce. He's very worried. He thinks, poor Bruce, he's lost his parents at such a young age. What will he do? Many years pass by. Many years. And Bruce Wayne grows up into a man, and he starts training. He punches the bag. Every punch he thinks of his father. Every punch he thinks of his mother. He's making himself strong. He's building himself up. He's very, very angry. He's very, very angry about what happened to his parents. So all he does is train. He trains and trains and trains. And then something happens. Bruce finds a huge cave underneath his mansion, underneath his enormous house. Look, there are bats. There are bats flying everywhere, all around Bruce. But Bruce is not scared. He is not scared. He thinks criminals are afraid of the dark. They are afraid of the night. I am going to become the night. I am going to become fear. Fear itself. And Bruce makes a decision. It's the biggest decision of his whole life. He decides to build a suit, a black, dark suit. Look. He makes a mask. The mask has pointy ears on it. Pointy ears. Like a bat. And he makes gloves. His suit is very strong. And now that he has trained and he has his suit and he puts on his cape with his sign, the Batman sign, he has truly become Batman. He is now Batman, and he is ready to save the city of Gotham. Look. Bruce stands on top of a tall building, and he looks over all of Gotham City, and he thinks, whilst looking down at the city, his city, the city where his parents died, he thinks, there are so many people down there, so many people, and I'm going to protect them all so that nobody ever has to feel the pain that I felt when my parents were shot, when my parents were taken from me. No one in this city will ever have to feel that whilst I am here. And so Batman gets to work. Look. He's gliding through the city. He's gliding through the city of Gotham. The whole city, silent, invisible, watching. And the people of Gotham start talking. Who is this man? Who is this dark figure in the night? And some people are afraid of him, but the criminals are terrified. They're terrified because they know someone is out there watching. Batman is watching. But then someone new arrives in Gotham. Look. He has green hair. He wears makeup. He wears clown makeup. He wears a purple suit. He is very, very evil. He's always smiling. He's always smiling like a maniac, because all he wants to do is watch the world burn. He is pure evil. He is chaos. His name is the Joker, and he gets to work. Look. He starts planting bombs all over the city. He's burning the entire city down. Look at all the people. All the people are running away. They are all terrified. What is happening? Why is our city being destroyed? Batman watches. Batman does not run. He just watches. He's looking for who is doing this to his city that he has sworn to protect. And he finds him. He finds the Joker. Batman finds the Joker. Look, they are face to face. The Joker smiles and laughs. Ha 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 ha. He laughs evilly. He laughs evilly. But Batman does not talk. He does not talk. He just stares back at the Joker. He stares into his eyes. He thinks, I'm going to stop you, Joker. You will not get away with this whilst I am here. And so, Batman and the Joker fight. They fight on top of a tall building. They fight a long, hard fight. But Batman finally overpowers the Joker, who is still laughing like a maniac. He is crazy. And Batman holds the Joker over the top of the building. He holds him there and he thinks, I should kill this man. I should drop him to the ground. But Batman only has one rule. He only has one rule. Batman does not kill. He does not kill. It's his only rule in the entire world. So, as much as he wants to, he doesn't do it. He thinks what his parents would have said. They would have said, no, Bruce, don't kill this person. So instead of killing the Joker, Batman ties him up. He ties his hands together with rope. He ties them up and he gets the police. Woo, woo, woo. And all the police, woo, woo, come to get the Joker so they can put him in jail. The Joker thinks, I will get you, Batman. This is not over. This is not over. I will break out and I will get you. And he still laughs and smiles. That crazy, manic smile. Batman looks on at the police and thinks, my work here is done for now. And so Batman stands on the edge of a tall building. He looks over the entire city of Gotham, and he waits silently, invisibly, in the night, watching over everyone in his city, the city of Gotham. Now I have a question for you. Do you think it's okay for people to take the law into their own hands? I don't know. But I love Batman. So maybe the answer is yes. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend. Mwah. Bye-bye. Bye, Batman.